Peter, you've been here 2 days now doing the surveys on Petuaria. How important was the garrison?
Well, Petuaria started as a Roman fort in probably about 70-71 AD when the Roman troops advanced northwards. It had contacts with the south conquered part of the province of Britannia for some years after Claudius came in 43. By 60 or so they'd reached Lincoln with the 9th Legion, made a truce, but the truce was broken by the Brigantes, and so the Roman troops moved northwards. And they founded a fort here, an auxiliary fort, probably 500 soldiers in it, one here and one towards York at Malton, and then again at Hayton, further up what's now the 1079, with the legionary fortress itself at York. So Bruff was occupied by about 500 Roman troops at various periods, and sometime probably in the 3rd century or so this massive reconstruction was done. Some people have argued it's a part of the Roman town, others say it becomes a naval base, but we do know that in this field over in that direction a theatre inscription was found, set up by an aedile, a town councillor of Petuaria, Marcus Ulpius Januarius, and he set up a new stage for a theatre in about 140 AD and the 140s AD, and this tells us there must have been a population in Bruff who went to watch theatrical and other productions. Do remember also that sometimes gladiatorial combats took place in theatres as well. Right, here I am in one of the remaining features on the Burrs playing field. The eastern side of the Roman town or fort or whatever it is, maybe a naval base, was surrounded by massive defences. A large stone wall, and then to the east of that a series of banks and ditches. And I'm standing on the slopes of one of the only surviving bits that visitors to Bruff can see of the Roman town, which is a ditch lined now by trees, encroached at various places by garden fences, but again the only bit of Bruff you can really see. Quite why there were 4 banks and ditches we don't really know. Certainly it was showing off the prestige of the site, but also they may have anticipated some kind of attack or something from the eastern side.
specialist scanning equipment has revealed for the first time that the remains of a Roman forum and a theatre may lie undiscovered under a playing field in Brough. The East Yorkshire town was originally the site of a Roman fort almost 2,000 years ago, but until recently it was thought that much of the archaeology had been destroyed, as Crispin Rolfe reports.
The view from above of the Burrs playing field in Brough earlier this year. But 4 months on, and archaeologists now have new evidence to suggest that there may indeed be the remains of Roman stone buildings under all that grass.
This is ground-penetrating radar. What this does, it sends an electromagnetic pulse into the ground which reflects off hard surfaces, so it can build up a picture of what's going on underneath the ground.
What might be under here?
So I can already see roads, I can see walls, I can see ditches. It's very exciting.
So we've got this like D shape over here on the map. I would like that to be the theatre and the stage.
Brough, or Petuaria as it may once have been, is also thought to have had a Roman theatre, a fort and civic buildings. But what's actually under the earth is anyone's guess, until now.
They are phenomenal results. The fact that it takes you through history itself, the further down it goes. We knew certain items existed. We didn't know that there was going to be a forum there. We didn't know there was going to be as many buildings as there actually are.
The next challenge is of course the cost of potentially unearthing them, but modern technology means there may also be an alternative.
It's possible from David Stavely's GPR, which is in 3D, to perhaps reconstruct virtually some of those buildings. It gives an opportunity to more or less walk over the Burrs playing field, and in front of your eyes will come up the Roman building as you're walking through.
Questions remain, such as where Brough's Roman theatre actually lies, but this new survey means that archaeologists may be taking a step in the right direction. Crispin Rolfe, BBC Look North.